Hello everyone, this is Trent from 01 Gaming, and we are back with another episode of Jak 2 Let's Play. The last time we finished off a mission with Sig, and that got us enough metalhead gems for a new power. And now he's going to shoot Dark Eco into me, and I'm going to transform. What happens to Daxter when this happens?
You do well. You do well.
Okay, so Dark Bomb, I can jump into the air and do that. That's fun, right? Basically, it's an, area of effect type attack. Just outstanding. It's exactly kind of what I wanted. It's one of the more useful powers in the game until Dark Jak becomes immune to... Oh, I don't want it. No, I'm good. Excuse me. Ignore me. Crimson Guard, biker, dude, and I don't actually feel like getting that aggro. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell sometimes when you're about to steal the Crimson Guard bike or when you're just gonna, get a normal thing. So we've got a mission available to us, and that mission is Crew. So let's go do Crew's mission real quick, see what that opens up.
Nothing so far.
Oh, god damn it. I nudged him! I nudged him! I barely touched him! Okay, that's fine. We're gonna make it through. We're just gonna avoid the blasters. We're gonna just keep going. And I've gone the wrong way. That's not helpful. This is one of the problems with it's one of the things that I was kind of debating if I was gonna do this as a Let's Play, because there's a lot of traveling back and forth in the hub world. If it starts to pad out my times too much for the episodes, I might start cutting them. And just doing some little video editing and all that kind of stuff. But, as it is, I think we'll be okay. We just need to be able to avoid the Crimson Guard. Which every time I say that now, I think of the Crimson Chin. From, whatchamacallit, Fairly Odd Parents. Fun little tidbit of information. So, Fairly Odd Parents, that's where the Crimson Chin comes from. That's where the little, mental leap comes from. In the first two games of Jak and Daxter, or in the series, Kira is voiced by, I don't actually remember her name anymore, but a fairly unknown voice actress. In 3 and onward, she is voiced by Tara Strong. It's one of the reasons why when you see later on they change the prominence of Kira in the game, and they kind of start to shift Jak romantically towards Ashlyn, who you'll get introduced to a little bit later on. However, the Tara Strong was actually the voice of Timmy Turner. Voice acting, one thing I've realized, there's basically 5 voice actors in the world. You've got Mark Hamill, who does any bad guy. You've got Christopher Sabat. If you're in anime, you're looking at Christopher Sabat as basically half. Anytime there's a deep voice, you've either got Steve Bloom or Christopher Sabat. It's those two.
You boys are turning out to
Well, I
be
don't think
quite
either of them
useful,
actually
eh?
show up in this,
I have
which
another
doesn't
task
surprise
for
me
you.
too much, because this isn't their
Sirius used to be
usual
a fabulous smuggling route for me before the
bit. They tend to
band
stay closer to
installed
anime.
Security devices.
And
Oh,
before
dear.
those late-night snack runs kept you from fitting out the front door.
I bet you've hatched another brilliant
A
plan
brilliant
in that hungry
scientist.
little brain of yours. So, who or what do we have to shake down, knock out, or blow up?
Now, one thing that I'd say is,
I
in
need
my
someone
headcanon
to
of
go
this
down
game,
and
Jak does a lot of
every sentry gun in the sewers, and
just generally kind of bad guy missions for Crew. He does stuff like beating people up for protection money.
Water, reeks worse than your breath at an oyster fest. Fuller of metalheads than your plate at a one-pass buffet.
I love this
And
guy.
of course, weapons more lethal than your
Look for
ever
so tidy whities.
on a hot summer day. Look, donut hole, why don't we float around here looking hot and heavy, and you go roto-root the pipes?
We're not doing anything until you tell us why metalheads are trading with the Baron's forces.
Oh, advancing the plot.
kneecapped, eh?
Well, no, because you can't reach our kneecaps.
Cut a desperate deal with a metalhead leader.
Metalheads need eco, so the Baron supplies them with regular shipments. In return, the Metalheads agree to attack the city just enough to satisfy the Baron's continued
See, this
rule.
is always a very strange,
How long can that deal last?
for me, it was always a very strange plot
Baron is running
point.
short on eco, eh? And the Metalheads are short
I don't know
on
what
patience.
eco's like. Like, is it? It seems to be a finite resource, like oil kind of thing.
Otherwise, the city would put the
And
true ruler on the throne.
so I don't know how long that can really last. You don't see too many like eco
Daxter and I will clear your
refineries in the
sewers.
city.
And we haven't forgotten about that weapons upgrade you promised in return.
Bloodsuckers.
God, I love his character design though. It's so good.
Sweeping for suspects.
You sweep for those suspects. Okay. I'll take this one until I can find one that I like. So we'll go ahead and do the sewers real quick. Sewers are always a little bit of fun. Generally, most of the missions. There's a good variety of missions in this game. None of them feel... There's some that I like more than others. Generally, any of the vehicle ones tend to be weak ones for me. I prefer the platforming action type levels. But none of them are necessarily ones that I go, oh god. Doesn't mean I'm very good at them. I think if I've taught you guys anything, it's that I'm not good at any of these levels at all. Yeah, I do like looking into voice acting. I'd love to do voice acting, but I can't even really do regular acting. I do like maybe one or two little personal gigs with friends a year of acting. And I always enjoy them. Oops! Ignore me! Ow! That was unfortunate for me. Okay, hurry. Okay, so this level, we've got to get ourselves down here to destroy some guns. Oh, I need that health. I really need that health. Screw you guys. I'm not going to dirty my hands with you anymore. Now, this is one of those levels we'll actually come back to relatively often. I think we come back here at least 3 times. Alright, 1 turret down. But because of, oh! Oops. Okay. Hello! Asshole. I like that. It's them trying to get a cheap jump scare out of you. Also, my wife was nice enough to watch me play this game the other day when I was killing all those little toad things. And she spent the whole time being like, you're a monster. You're like the worst. She's not wrong. Like, Jak in this is very much, for at least part of the game, he's a bad guy. He's definitely not his heroic self from the first one, but he's been through 2 years of torture. He's in unfamiliar surroundings. He's trying to survive more than anything. And I really enjoy that aspect of this game. I don't know why they're trying to give me Dark Eco ever. Okay. Ah! But yeah. I will stand in the explosion. Okay, so that's 2. I need to go this way, I think. Oh! Shit! Huh. Well, that doesn't look good, does it, guys? Ah, screw it. Come and get me, assholes! You people are just head skulls to me. Head gems. Skull gems, that's the one. You have no... I have no fear of you. You are my bitches. Now, that level actually... That little bit, if you have to come back and redo it, you'll already have collected those skull gems. However, they won't magically reappear. So, the metalheads actually become more difficult to see if the lights go out in any areas. If you have to go back and redo it. These guys. My wife hates me for killing them. They're so goddamn cute. Oh, I want to hug it and squeeze it and call it George. No. 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 There we go. 3 turrets. Okay, so I've almost got full health. I'm gonna go do this. Now, say, like here, this is really easy when they've got the skull gems still. If they don't have the skull gems, actually a little bit of a challenge. Ow. Where's that other... Where's another... There should be another skull gem. I need that other skull gem. Okay, so this should be the last one. Ow. Ah! Oh, damn you! Damn you straight to hell! Okay, this is going to be significantly more difficult because I have only got like 1 hit left. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the camera set up for us. Nope. Nope. Oh. Screw you!
You destroyed all the turrets, eh? Now, come back to the epilogue.
No. Do not want. I'm too close to death to deal with your guys' shit. No. That's right. You throw those skull gems up to me somehow in your, you know, with your dying breath. That is fine. Okay. So now, we just need to go home. We did it, guys! So yeah, that's our first excursion into the sewers. Let's see what other little bits we're gonna have to do. Now I am still almost dead is the problem, so I need to be a little bit careful. So, the only mission we have available to us, once again, is crew. We should get a weapon upgrade. Hopefully we'll be able to refill our health at some point. I'm trying to think of what the next one might be, but I don't know. And I don't really want to guess, because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. In case anybody hasn't played this before. Is there anybody watching that has never played this game? Let me know in the comments, because I'd be really interested in knowing, like, just, you know, what your experience is watching it if you've never seen it before. And if you'd prefer me not to go with any spoilers in the future. But then again, this game's like 20 years old almost, so actually, no, not quite that much. I want to say this came out in, like, 2004, 2003, 2004, somewhere like that. I know I was living in Tampa when it came out. And that's how I remember dates, by the way, because I moved around so much as a kid. I lived in like 6 different states by the time I graduated high school. I went to 3 high schools, for God's sake, in 4 years. So I actually remember things. I date things based on where I was living.
What
I like his little fan.
smell?
Oh, great!
But that
He can
smell
walk
is your
dirty work in
dick.
sewers and come back smelling worse than a wet hip hog in a warm barn.
Gross.
This could have a serious impact on the lady factor.
No.
Oh.
I think it was my lunch.
Oh. Did he just shit his
Nice work in the
pants?
sewers, eh? I guess you're looking for that weapon upgrade. Well, there's a blaster mod stashed in some crates at the
Oh, yes.
Find it, and it's yours.
Haha. I love a good evil laugh. I enjoy the fact that the Crimson Guard do not give a shit. They have no shits to give if you steal a car from somebody else. It's only when you mess with them that they care. It's a proper dystopian like society. I love it.
Suspicious activity.
Like super. Hey, that was really easy to find. I didn't even think we were going to get the blaster upgrade this quickly. This is my favorite weapon in the game. It is so good.
Blaster's a good all-around choice with a nice rate of fire. This weapon requires more aiming ability. You can switch weapon modes at any time. You can combo your attacks by kicking, then firing your weapon. Kick the first target, then shoot while kicking to automatically hit the second target. Now that's a Wastelander move. He won't know what hit.
All right.
You can find yellow ammo in crates. Would you like to test your skills on the gun course?
Yes, I would. Which way do I go? Yes, blaster training.
Good luck.
Ah, fuck you all! Oh. One thing I should mention is that they actually don't let you switch your weapons out on these courses, because obviously you're trying to improve your skills on a specific weapon. But they do let you kick, at least. That still counts. Let's really step back. It looks like there's some that are coming up behind. Oops. Oops. Ah! I've mastered shooting. It's the American in me. In fact, I'm from Texas is coming out. I feel my American redneck roots. Oops. That was that was my American police roots. Shooting the civilians. I'll get you. It's fine. Worth it. Damn it. I don't know if I hit anything. I'm just firing wildly now. Oops. God, I have a hair trigger. Boom.
You got potential, kid.
Potential? I'm amazing at this.
Care to try for the course record?
No, I'm good. I don't need the course record. I don't need that stress. I'm gonna put my gun away. I don't think they actually care. Let's see. So we've actually now was the first time we've had 2 weapons available to us. So let's go do cruise mission, and then we'll call it for this episode, I think. Mainly because it's so close, so we don't have to spend the time like traveling. It always is a bit of a pain. I almost forgot to jump off that before I ran to the wall.
I have a proposition for you, Jack.
I'm gonna need a lot of
Racing is the
alcohol.
biggest sport in the city.
Oh!
Undisputed grand champion. He's
This
crazy
one
and
is
dangerous
awful.
on the track. My kind of guy. Only a fool
I've met
would dare
Errol.
race against him, eh?
I have met Errol and I
That's
don't
where
like
you
him.
two come in. A client of mine is looking for a fast driver for her racing team. Here's a security pass to get you into the stadium section.
That's good.
And your contract with just a few trifles for me. I've already signed your name to save time.
We, the racers, hereby agree to give crew all proceeds from race earnings, endorsement fees,
I love this
broadcast
bit.
royalties, syndication residuals, vehicle sponsorships, small appearance fees, collectible card assets, fast food tie-ins, use of likeness rights, talk show deals, clothing lines, all print rights, including book, novella, comic, pamphlet, ticket tape, neon sign, and bathroom graffiti designs, toy rights, shoe lines, mood rings, game rights, Game rights.
Oh, they broke the
Syndicate
fourth
pack
wall.
deals, and of course, all death and dismemberment accident insurance claims.
We can work out the tiny details later. If you can get from here to the race garage near the stadium in less than 3 minutes, my client said she would consider letting you drive for her team. Make me proud, hmm?
Okay. I can do that. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. This is a good vehicle to have. Good one to have. I mean, I don't know if they actually force you to have this vehicle or if it's something you can choose. Now, the good thing about this game is the icon you follow on your map actually changes as you start driving. So it actually tells you the most efficient way to get where you're going, which is very helpful. The only problem is looking at that, because there tends to be quite a bit happening on the screen. It can be difficult to... It's basically like looking at a sat-nav while you're driving. It's a terrible idea, but sometimes you gotta do it. I mean, never do that. Again, don't even do as I say. Do as I should say. Be a better version than me, kids. Okay, so I'm just gonna carefully, because the thing we don't want is to alert the guards and then they start coming after us, and then just like it's a lot more hard work. We're about a minute in, or yeah, we're about a little bit over a minute into this mission, and we are already we're already just over halfway, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to beat this, I think. The biggest problem is if you get lost, or if you alert the guards, and then you've got to deal with that, which is a big pain. And sometimes I think you can destroy this vehicle, which means you've got to find another one without pissing off the guards. There we go. See, and now I'm dead. But that was only because I had 1 hit point left. Or 1 hit health bar thing. So I've got full health now, so it shouldn't be too bad. So this will be better. We'll do better this time. I hope. I hope we don't do worse. That would be a little bit frustrating. Like I said, the vehicle portions of these games are not my strong suit. It's just not something I've ever been very good at. I do enjoy the racing bits, and I think actually the racing bit, oddly enough, in this game adds quite a bit to the story. It feels like a vital portion of the story, not something that was tagged on. I would say that Naughty Dog are probably one of the best at putting a story into their platforming games. I mean, you go through Uncharted. I mean, the first one's a weak story compared to the other ones. But especially that last one that came out, was it 4? Uncharted 4. That one was so good. I love that one. It had heart, it had soul, it had real emotion to it. My only complaint is that it wrapped up a little bit too neatly, I think. You notice that I talk a lot of nonsense during these bits. It's because there's not a whole lot for me to talk about in this game at the moment. Except for the fact that, damn it! I've alerted the people, and now they're angry. Except for the fact that I took a wrong turn because I was talking. It's fine, we can make up time. And they can't stay mad forever, can they? Maybe they can. No. Go forward. Can I just go forward? I think I can, yeah. No, I can't. I took a wrong turn. Wow, we're not doing great. I did so well the first time and then I died. Okay, we're at least in the stadium section, but we've only got 30 seconds left, and the guards are trying to kill us. I've been too lax. No, I don't want to get out of the vehicle. Okay. Okay. I don't think we're gonna make it. Especially if that happens. I don't even know what just happened. Some weird physics. I keep hitting people and they drive me off course. And okay, that one was on me. Okay, we failed. Okay, that's fine. We'll try it again. We'll try one more time. And then we'll call it a day. Okay. So yeah, now we can be a little bit more calm. See how calm we are now? I do enjoy like the little propaganda that you hear in the game. Right there, you know, it's like, without my strength, this city would fall. And, you know, it just feels like a proper dystopia to me. They've done a really good job making Haven City feel like a real dystopia. It's not even dystopia, it's... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a dictatorship. It's, you know, basically North Korea. Think of fantasy North Korea.
Right, we'll check it out.
But yeah. Okay. See, I think that little gauge underneath the time, you know, the time left thing is how, like, what percentage of distance I'm in this area. Like how close I am, basically. And, so I think I'm about halfway at I'm just over halfway at, with still a minute and a half to go. Hopefully I'll be able to just not rush too much. Make sure that I survive, 1. And 2, don't alert the guards. And just basically go the right way, because I think that's what killed me last time. Is I just took the wrong turn. Because unfortunately, I do not have this like city memorized anymore. I'm just gonna steal this other vehicle if I can. Where the hell is it? You, I need you. I'm commandeering this vehicle. There's jack stuff to do. Okay, I'm definitely ahead of where I was last time. By at least 10 seconds. And I've got a much better idea of where I'm going. I'm going to go over him. Shit! Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's fine.
Hello? Crew said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boys. Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast. But I'm not interested in any new drivers right now. And I've got work to do.
Is there anything we can do?
Hey, baby.
No, I'm, working
I wonder who
on
that could be,
a
guys.
vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try taking my prototype jet board out on the stadium course. Beat the stadium challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Again, I love this game. I love the little bit of adult tone. That was a... He's clearly... He's like, huh, so this is an erection. But yeah, that is where we're going to call it for this episode. We've done quite a few missions. We're getting ready to do a jet board area, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but, oh well. And I will see you guys next time on 01 Gaming Plays Jak and Daxter, or Jak 2, Episode 4. We're doing it! We're doing it! We got it done! Hey guys, thanks for watching. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out my review of Persona 5, and if you don't mind a bit of spoilers, check out my P5 discussion video as well. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment below if there's anything you'd like to say about this video or this game or anything else really. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.